We're back from London after doing the Caledonian Sleeper, and it's not the first time we've done it, but
Nope.
but it was an experience.
Oh yes.
Very much so. So this is Edinburgh Station. There was some confusion with the tickets because basically we got these tickets free because the last time I took the train down there was like major issues, and they took over a year of me contacting the ombudsman and a year of them ignoring the ombudsman before they finally just ponied something up to get me to go away. So it's a good start to begin with. Now, the tickets, as you'll see, were for like 20 past 11.
Something like that, yeah.
But then the train was at like 10 something, and then we didn't get on it until quarter past, and then it didn't leave until 10:30, and it was just a complete mess. I emailed the people who booked the free tickets for us, and they got back to us on Thursday to confirm what time we should have been on the train on Sunday night. It's a good start.
No, it's not. It was awful. Yeah, they're just... Everything was appalling. There was no real communication. What you did get told was confusing.
Oh, and there was the woman on the platform. Because it was like a comp ticket, we didn't know if we had to like exchange it for a real ticket or if there's anything we needed to do. So kind of we went over to her and she was talking to someone else, and we kind of patiently waited. And then she physically ran away from us as soon as she was done dealing with the person in front of us to go and help a guy in a suit instead. So, you know, that's always good.
Yep. Made worse by the fact that when we arrived there early because, you know, paranoia with... what time is this leaving? We don't want to miss this, etc. The train's sitting there. But the carriages are locked. We can't get on. We ask about this and it's that, yeah, we're waiting for the engine to rock up, and that won't happen until 10 minutes before we're due to leave. And then once that happens, then and only then can you get on.
Yeah, it was really, really weird in comparison to like when we came back. So this has just been some kind of footage of what you get, so, and also how much space you've got. For some reason my camera's not liking the dark or anything. But they give you like breakfast. I say breakfast. They give you some juice in the morning, which involves them like hammering on the door of each and every single person about starting like an hour and a half before you actually get there. So, you know, when they're like, oh, we hope you're lovely and rest and have a great start to your day. I would have been if you hadn't been hammering on the doors all the way down. But then again, when you see how much space you've got to like squeeze down, it's not like they can leave it on the door or anything, but still it's quite nice to get like not from concentrate. It would be nice to get something that was vegan, but you know what, it's free, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, this shows you just how much of a squeeze it is to get through here. But we arrived in Euston. We were like way up the other end, so it took us quite a way. I think this is what like first class looks like.
I believe it is.
Which it does look a bit more spacious when you've not got that top bunk in there, because that does make it really empty. And oh my god, is it a pain in the ass to get into. But yeah, this is us arriving in Euston, and it is quite a way to actually get out of the place. This is what the seated looks like. The seated looks like. This is what I was on last time, and there was a heater under the seat in front of me that was just blasting out like burning hot air, and they just were like, oh no, there's nothing we can do about it, yeah, we can't turn it off. And then they did turn it off, and then they turned it back on again, and it was like physically burning me. So that's what they took over a year to not really help with an answer. So yay, go Caledonian. But you know, it has its place. While I'm not particularly sold on it, purely because of the kind of unprofessionalism and just how much of a mess up it was, it does have its place. Oh god, yeah, and the cost. It is so expensive if you're actually paying for it.
I believe a berth for 2 people is £250.
Something like that, yeah, and that's just one way. But right,
so.
here, this is us on the return, so you can see it's 12 minutes past 10, and the train isn't due to actually depart until 10 to midnight. So we're there really early because, let's face it, we've been up since don't know what time, because we've had to check out of our apartment. We've been lugging our bags around all day, and while we've not got that much luggage, you've still got to carry it around all day, and it is quite tiring, so you kind of run out of steam at some point.
Yep.
But on the way back, they have this like check-in desk. They're really nice. They're completely different, and we could get on the actual train at 10:15 when it was leaving at 10 to midnight. So why they couldn't have done that in Edinburgh, I don't know. Yep. But there we go. But it is exactly the same setup. You've still got this kind of like squeezing bit, but that bit on the end was like a disabled room, which I didn't know they did. That's really cool.
Yep.
But yeah, you kind of squeeze in, and you'll see Leo trying to squeeze in a minute.
Yep. Here's me wandering along and physically can't fit through unless I shrug my shoulders in something chronic.
And I get that we are larger mammals.
Oh yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, it is a bit of a squeeze. Yeah, and also this, when you get this magazine, they're like, enjoy the adventure, look how lovely it is. You're like, I'm in the room right now. I can see it's not quite as 5-star as you're trying to make it out to be. Oh, and this, I was like, yes, we're on the train early. I can have a bit of a wash because there's a sink. Yeah, there's a cold tap, but that's about it. This is the breakfast when you get through to Edinburgh. It's exactly the same as the other end, except it comes in a different packet.
Yep, a wee cardboard caddy thing.
So Hal got some, our friend Hal, who's living with us at the moment, got some shortbread because he's vegetarian. And yeah, this is us back in Edinburgh. But again, an hour and a half before we were due to arrive, they were banging on the doors. And I'm not talking about like gentle knock, knock, morning. We're talking like bang, 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 wake up.